Good morning.
Good morning.
Don't pretend you don't know what I'm doing. I'm catching my breath. Okay. Did you all like the little performance? Oh my gosh, you all are gorgeous. You're beautiful. I already knew it was going to be a good day. I could feel you all's energy. I was like in the side, and I was like, I feel some sleepy people's energy. I feel some excited people's energy, some nervous people's energy, some what's going to happen, what am I going to hear, or what is it going to benefit for me type of energy. So, I'm going to start with my name. My name is Josie Brooks, and I'm going to tell you a story of how I found who I am with my purpose. My purpose is inspire, motivate, and impact. Excuse my breath. But yes, I'm going to start with a story, okay? I was 21 years young, and in 2009, every day, it was in the summer, I would run to my old high school, which is Jefferson Town High School. Anybody have friends that go to J-Town? Yeah. Go Chargers. But I would run from my house all the way to J-Town and then run some more. When I was in high school, I started the sport track and field and cross country. And that was the only sport I did and the last sport I did. But dance is also a sport because you have to be athletic to do it too as well. So I would run from my house all the way there and run more. And during that summer in 2009, I was trying to look for more people to hang out with. I don't know what happened, but the universe works in mysterious ways, as you should know. If you don't know, you know now. And you're gonna find out. There was not many friends that were available to hang out or, just casually hang out. Have you ever felt that moment where it's like, well, nobody's answering my phone calls. No one's returning my texts. And I feel like I really want to do something, but I want to do it with a good company of people. So it's like throughout that whole summer, I'll never forget it. And I decided to just take matters of my own hand. And I just ran. I just ran almost basically every day throughout the whole summer. I mean, not every day. I'm not a marathon runner, okay? But you get the idea. One day, I made it to my high school area, and I would run around the track, run laps a little bit, stretch more, work out, enjoy the sun. I ran on the football field area perimeter and with my headphones on, and one day, that day took my breath away, and I found something intensively magical and very like an epiphany. Something stopped me in my tracks, and I took off my headphones and I closed my eyes, and I felt this overwhelming type of energy just all from the top of my head all the way down to my feet. And the sun was hitting me perfectly. And then I stood in silence. I'm a meditative person, so I like to live mostly in the moment. And I took that time by myself just to be there. And then in my mind, there was thoughts coming like, it was a letter, then turned into 2 more letters, and then there was a 3rd letter, and those letters were I.M.I. I didn't know what it was, so I stayed there in place, listening to the wind and the birds and the trees, and just staring at the grass, feeling the warmth of the sun. And I started with the first letter, I. What does that mean? How can I make this as an acronym? And then the first word came to me, and it was inspire. And then the second word was fairly easy, and it was motivate. But the last one was difficult. And I was like, I have 3 letters here. Inspire, motivate, and what? So I took another deep breath. I stood my ground, and I closed my eyes this time. And the sun just like right there in front of my face, just as the light right here. But it felt like this veil, like that was like a warm hand. You ever felt somebody's warm touch on the top of your forehead? It felt like that. And right when I got in a moment of just like in a meditative mind space, the wind caressed my neck and past my cheekbones. And I open my eyes and I hear the trees whispering along the wind, and it was swaying. It was so beautiful, you all. No clouds in the sky. It was a perfect summer day. It wasn't too hot either. God, it wasn't too hot. But at that moment, I was like, oh, impact. Inspire, motivate, and impact. And I was like, that's my life right there. So I literally found my soul identity. Now, after I found that, I decided to pursue that as my whole identity with everything that I do. I do things passionately, and I do it with consideration, with compassion, and so much love and peace and joy. And the things that I feel, like, I want people to feel that too. The positive things that I feel, because I want to thrive and keep being that positive energy, because we all need it, for one, and for two, who doesn't need it? Who doesn't need it? You better not raise your hand. No, but the positive radiance that is in me, I'm here to let you know that is also in you. I feel like an alien. But the positive radiance that is in me, I want you all to know that you have it too. Like, you literally have that too. And I'm going to tell you how special you are. Throughout my journey of inspiring, motivating, impact, my life has changed massively. It was like I started attracting the people that were good for me in my life, the friends that were good for me in my life, reconnecting with great family members that I didn't even know existed in my life, and even strangers out of nowhere at bus stations, in the stores, in movie theaters, anywhere out in the street. Like, just literally, genuinely sharing that positivity with yourself. The more you do that, it's going to attract those kind of people in your life. And that's a for sure thing. One thing I really do want to leave you all with: pay your rent on earth. And this is how you do it. Good deeds. You live the best that you can. Love relentlessly, unconditionally. Be happy, laugh, and enjoy every moment. There's no better moment than being in the present moment. If you think about the future way too much, you'll get anxiety. If you dwell on the past way too much, it'll form depression. And that's stress. Nobody wants that. And it serves no purpose for you. Stay in the middle. It's cozy. and it's uncomfortable and it's comfortable at the same time because you don't know what's going to happen next. But one thing's for sure, you better keep moving. Keep moving. Don't ever stop moving. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. You get up every morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and tell you how gorgeous, how beautiful, how sexy, how amazing, how genius, how creative you are. It's so important. I can't stress that enough. I tell that to my friends. I tell that to my family. Like, believe you me, at the young age that you all are now, it is highly important to give yourself love. It's extremely important. Don't compare yourself with anybody, ever. And keep that inspiration and motivation and impact. Inspire the mind, motivate the body, and impact the soul. And my name is Josie Brooks. Thank you for listening.
Let's give another round of applause to Josie, because that was incredible.
Woo!